Hello. Welcome to Monday. My camera seems to have shifted a bit, but that's okay. It's Monday. We don't care. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a great weekend. I actually had a pretty good Sunday. Not wearing the Mets hat because I haven't worn that in like a week and a half. Actually closer to 2 weeks, because I only wear that on stream days where the Mets have won. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start only wearing it on days where the Mets did not lose the day before. So that might open it up so I can wear it every now and then a little bit more if they had the day off, because that's about the only time you can wear a Mets hat these days. I am not worried. We are in the middle of April. There's plenty of time there's 3 playoff spots. I am not worried. I mean, I honestly am not expecting the Mets to make the playoffs this year in the first place. I haven't been. So you're never, yeah. I see. No, the Mets are gonna be fine. They will be. You're loaded up on Meme Monday Fix. All right, well, we'll get into it here. I am going to say that the Mets will be fine. I think they will be in the playoff hunt. Whether they make a wild card or not, I don't know. I don't care. I think I told the story that last year I didn't even watch the final game of the year, where if they won, they were gonna be in, because I didn't want to my anxiety. Plus, if they made the playoffs, they were just gonna lose in the first round, and I didn't want to deal with that anyway. But I mean, they're awful right now. They're just, I don't know what Francisco Lindor. I don't know what game he's playing. Their pitching has been okay. But I mean, they have no offense, and until Juan Soto gets back in that lineup, they're not going to have any offense. But you know what? Again, I saw somebody say that they have already been eliminated. They have not been eliminated. There's plenty of time. We're 3 weeks into the season. I think it's a little early for pearl clutching. But that being said, you know who did have a good day on the diamond yesterday? In fact, let me say this. Who has 2 thumbs and had a good day on the diamond yesterday? This guy. And I had not touched a baseball except for this one here on my desk for 3 weeks, heading into yesterday's game. Because we had Easter, so we don't play on Easter that weekend, and then I was out of town last week. So it had been, and I had felt good the first game. I yesterday felt like it was one of those days where, like, when I used to play softball, just like in Salt Lake, I didn't play baseball in high school. Obviously, we all know that. I would play softball with the local church, and I was not. It's not saying much, but I was clearly the best player on the team. I would hit home runs over the wall. I would catch anything within a 80-foot diameter of me. I was clearly the only one that cared about baseball. I kind of felt like that yesterday. I am seeing the ball well. I've got my timing down. Doesn't matter who's on the mound. I got my timing down. My defense, I just missed a shoestring catch. Just missed it yesterday, but got everything else that came close to me. Threw a guy out at home. First AB, runner on second, 2 outs. Who comes up with the RBI single? This guy. Walked, almost beat out. I laid down a bunt for a base hit that was right where I wanted it to be, and the pitcher made a good play and just got me. Shouldn't have bunted in that situation, but I was runner on second in scoring position with 1 out. Why am I bunting for a base hit? I was not happy with myself there. But I had so much fun. It was a tight game. We lost by 2 runs. I was really happy. I had a good day. Felt really good to play baseball. It was a nice day. It was good. That being said, then I watched WrestleMania. I didn't see it on Saturday because we were out doing things. WrestleMania last night was just, it's one of the worst WrestleManias I've ever seen. It was, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. I got a lot of things. But the best thing about all this is today is April 20th. If you know, you know. No team should, no. To the Patriots. Technically, I don't think many teams are eliminated before the 4th of July. I mean, if you're around 500, 4th of July, getting close to the All-Star break, you are clearly still in the wild card race. So, yeah, there is no, the Mets just suck right now. Every team goes through a bad streak and every team goes through 2 or 3 good streaks. It's just the way it is. The Dodgers will lose 5 in a row. Now, who am I kidding? They're not going to. But I had a pretty good Sunday. Yeah, I had a pretty good Sunday. We caught up on The Pit. We caught up on Ghosts. I mean, it was a good night, good day. Today is your child's birthday. That doctor demanded to induce labor must be participant. Your kid's going to be loving it. Think, but by the time your kid grows up, I don't know how old your kid is, first of all, so I apologize. But, I mean, it could be legal everywhere. It could just be it could be like alcohol or something, where it's just, actually, there's less of a stigma around marijuana than there is alcohol. And for me, marijuana is so much better than alcohol. I don't gain the weight. Although I did have some whiskey yesterday. Don't gain the weight. I can control it so much easier. Like, I know when I need to stop. If I need to go somewhere in an hour and a half, I know when I'll be okay. It's a lot cheaper. And yeah. This brought to you by Big Marijuana. Let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Let's get going. Let me put my record up there. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into with our 15-game winning streak. Perfect week last week. Nice. I love it. Yeah, let's see what we can do. How did everybody do so far? Should I be worried about a streak buster this week, or how am I feeling? Because if we go perfect this week, we are one away from my all-time record, which I would be very excited to hit. So let's get into it, shall we? And start. New week, we can do it. Once a stream. I think we're gonna start with.
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Ooh, all right, let's do it. Let's get into it. Third base. Squeezed out a 9-0, but it was not easy. All right. We've got Jim Tabor. I don't know if that's who it is. We've seen this name many times, and I say Jim, and I don't know who that is. And Clift Clavin, as a matter of fact. There are a couple problematic from that. Means dead ball. That means dead ball. I know what that means. That means dead ball. Tabor Clift. It sounds like a rock formation right by the cliffs of what are those cliffs in Ireland? Not France. I don't want the cliffs of Dover. I want the cliffs in Ireland that we went and saw that were very spectacular. Let's see. Clift and Tabor. Here's what we're going to do. I don't have a clue on this one right now, so we'll go Red Sox. Every time.
I did it. That's number 5. Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am.
Every time.
Get Get it right!
Oh, I love it. All right, Bill Nowlin, June 12th, 1941. Ted Williams, 2 homers in 3rd inning, puts Red Sox ahead of Browns to stay. This is probably, I should have probably guessed too, because it's Patriots Day. It's going to be the Red Sox. 6.5. Whoa. I bet this is for Patriots Day. I'd be willing to bet. I've been to a couple of Patriots Day games at Fenway. I loved them because baseball first thing in the morning, and then out of there by 1, have the rest of the day to myself. Great times. Let's see. 1941. You know what this is shouting to me? This is like from the rooftops. 2 hours, 22-ish minutes. Andrew's got it. 222. I'm going with it. Oh, I guess I need to keep track here. Because this has saved my bacon before keeping track. Red Sox, number 1. Only time I'll say that. All right, 222, get your over-unders in. Let's see what we can do. 2 hours, 22 minutes. Send it. Wow, $1.50. $1.50 was a quick one. Ted was running around the bases. No skipping for Ted this time. All my windows have gotten squampus here. Let's see here. For the Red Sox, Dom DiMaggio would have given it away. Ted Williams, obviously Joe Cronin, Jimmy Fox, 1 of 2, Bobby Doerr. There's Jim Tabor. I got to look him up. Johnny Peacock. Tell me he has a nickname. He does not have a nickname. All right. Jim Tabor he died in Sacktown. Rawhide. All right. Served in the military for 1 year. Beyond that, it looks like a decent player. Kind of an average player. I mean, a little bit above. His WAR is above 1, obviously. Not bad. If I don't know who somebody is, I say they're on the Red Sox. For the Brownies, Don Hefner. Harland Cliff, not a single person here. I've actually heard of this guy. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to mispronounce it. Harland Cliff sounds like somebody that was in Justified, but that was in Harland County. Darky. All right. Died in Yakima, Vegas, buried in Yakima, Vegas. I'm very familiar with Yakima. Let's see. He had a pretty good career. Only an all-star once. Led the league in walks 1 year and strikeouts another. I don't know. It's not bad. I'd take that career. Maybe not the nickname, but okay. We're off to a good start. This was a gimme. Just going to say, this is a gimme. All right, next game. Can't do third base. Let's go. We've been doing this. When we can't do third base, we've been heading to the outfield. So let's do that. Let's go to left field. Just in case we might pick up a rogue Ricky somewhere. Let's go left field. No. But we have got a Walker. It could be Jordan, could be Larry. Batting 5th. And then we've got a Kemp, could be Tony, could be Matt. I'm hoping this is a contemporary game. I mean, these are contemporary. I can name several players in contemporary games with these names. I mean, if this is Larry Walker, this is likely either the Cardinals or the Rockies. There had to have Otto Kemp or Otto Walker. I don't know. The only Otto I know is Jim Otto, and I think he's a Hall of Fame football player. I think he was with the Raiders even. The Oakland Raiders. I don't know, honestly. Let's just do this. Let's go. I don't think either of the Kemps I know of played with Larry Walker. So this could be Jordan Walker. This could be a pretty contemporary. No, is Jordan Walker the young guy for the Cardinals now, or Kemp? Tony, or here's what we're gonna do. I feel like Tony and Riri's boyfriend at the time, whose name I mentioned and now can't remember, they both played for the Dodgers at one point. So let's just try that and see, until we see what else we get. All right, nothing there. Let's go third base. The Assassin, Nick Esaski. All right. This is probably then the Cardinals, because I don't think Nick Esaski ever played for the Rockies. Okay, and Madlock. All right, so this is not Larry Walker. Because we got Bill Madlock at third. This is probably the Bucks. This is probably the Reds. I don't know who the left fielder would be. Let's do Pittsburgh, though, first. All right. I think this is going to be the Reds. And I don't think Nick Esaski has a nickname, but I have dubbed him the Assassin. And I'm very proud of that. And I'm going to keep using it until it catches on for a player that hasn't played in 40 years. It's my cross to bear. All right. I guess we could go pitcher. Let's see. When Nick Esaski was on the Reds, I mean, ED was there. We could try center field. Probably don't have a Dave. Well, Parker could be on either of these teams. I think this is pre-ED. Pete Rose might be on this team. Let's go right field. Let's see if we can get a Dave Parker.
Nailed it!
Dave Parker. All right. What sucks here, though, is these are my two safety teams. These are the two teams that get me out of when I have no guess and then I eventually need a win.
Oh, doctor! You can hang a star on that, baby!
Yeah, you can. May 17th. Oh, let me update this before I forget. 17 game heater, boys. May 17th, 1985, Dave Parker homer leads Reds over Bucks at Three Rivers Stadium by author John Fredland. 1985, so close to me getting into baseball. So close. Let's see, 85. I say this is going to be higher than 222. I think Pete may have coached this team. But he was a player manager, though. When was 85? He was still playing, because he was still playing when I got into baseball. We'll look it up here in a minute. 242. That's probably a good guess. Just added 20 minutes onto that 222. I see what you did. I'm going to go 245. 245 is my guess right there. 245, get your over-unders in. I feel like I've nailed this one. 245. Send it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh, sorry. I got it.
Good job! Nailed it.
I got all these new nailed it's and I'm not using them. I gotta get on with that. All right. In front of a raucous crowd of 7,239. I'm guessing it probably wasn't particularly warm. Well, May. Probably still not particularly warm, and it was at Three Rivers. So let's see. There's Pete Rose was at first. Pete Rose played into 86. So actually only one more year. So you were actually Oh, I see. You were probably just saying he was a player manager at that time. I see what you're saying. You're correct. We got Rose. We got the Cobra. We got the Assassin. Edie was there. 85, was that his rookie? 84 was his rookie year. Nick Asaski, Ron Oster. I always want to call him Oyster. We do have a Foley sighting. It's not Tim. It's Tom Foley. Not quite the same. And a John Franco sighting. Wow. He played for a long-ass time. For 3 teams. And really only Houston 1 year. Wow. For the Buccos, Marvell Wynn. Wow. There we go. Johnny Ray. Mad Dog. George Hendrick. My boy, Tony Pena. It was Steve Kemp. Senator Steve Kemp. First round pick by the Tigers. First overall pick in 76. Didn't quite live up to it, but had an 11-year career. Bill Allman, Jose De Leon on the mound. Rod Scurry came in relief. Look at that man. That man is a 70s, 80s relief pitcher right there. Cecilio Guante. He pitched for the Yankees, didn't he, at some point? Yeah. Lee Mazzilli, Go Mets, Al Holland. All right. I'm nervous now because these were, well, one was just a knowledgeable guess, and then this one I was going to get regardless, but I'm worried about these others. All right. The Pirates actually hosted a Pete Rose night. Who hosts a night for somebody on the other team? Who's never played for your team? All right, here we go. Game 3. We can go we can go third base. Let's do it. All right, that's definitely not Bryce. I'm almost 100% positive it's not Brian Harper. Rennick, I don't know. I know Ron Renicky, but that's not him, obviously. Rennick and Harper. Tommy Harper? Teams that draw 7,000. I don't know. Tommy Harper, I have no, I just know the name. I don't know what position he played, who he played for. So this is going to just be a stab in the dark. Harper. Yeah, I don't know of any Harper at third base. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do this. Let's go with Cleveland. Just out of my hat. Just my ass even. I'm just pulling this one. Just trying it. No. All right, let's go. We'll go pitcher on this one. Hopefully it's a big name. Okay, this'll help us a bit. Louis Tiant. This is definitely not Brian Downing, right? This is not. Okay, so we've had the Red Sox already. We might need the away team here. But Louis Tiant did pitch for the Yankees as well. He also pitched for Cleveland, if I'm not misremembering, which we've already guessed. I don't know if he pitched for anybody else. So I'm going to go with the Yankees here until I know anything more about that visiting team, but we've got a time frame. Al Down. Oh, and that would be right about now, wouldn't it? God, I'm dumb. Tommy Harper might have been the Seattle Pilots loan. Could be Louis Tiant Sr. I did not know there was a senior. You guys are giving me way too much to think about. But now, I never put Al Downing together here. But did Louis Tiant pitch for Atlanta? Because if this is regarding Henry Aaron's record-breaking home run, that was in Atlanta. He tied it in Cincinnati, and then he set it in Atlanta, which that would make this the home team. All right. I can't pass up something that is Henry Aaron related as not being relevant. So let's do that. No. Okay, we've ruled that out. 3 hours ago and you don't remember it. Welcome to my world. I don't remember what the last game we did was. It was the Reds. Okay, now well, let's do this. Let's go. Who else would have been on that? It was the Dodgers, right? That Al Downing wasn't he pitching for the Dodgers when he gave up that? Was Henry in left or right field at that point? I think he was in left, right? Let's just go left, see what we get. Corey Snyder? I don't think that's Corey Snyder. I do not know who Alea is. Alea? I've never seen that name before. I don't think that's Duke Snyder. But yeah, yeah, you're right. An infielder would make it pretty obvious if it was the Dodgers. Except for Harper. But did Tommy Harper play for the Dodgers at some point? Because I think Say was at third most of the time, but he could have had the day off, could have been injured, could have been short and they didn't see him and forgot to put him in the lineup. I don't know. I'm going to go Dodgers. There's just too many Dodger names there. And I don't know any different. All right, let's go first base then. I hope this isn't Louis Tiant Sr. because then I will definitely not get this. Okay, so we've got Killer here. So this is, maybe that is Senior. All right, so this tells me this is probably the Twins. Hagen. I know that name. I'm gonna go Minnesota. I gotta go with the names I know.
Hold you guys.
September 7th, 1970, Twins Hal Haydel earns win with 5-inning relief outing in Major League debut by Al Strauss. Al Strauss. We don't. I feel like we've had Al before, but not a whole lot. So thank you for your service, Al Strauss. 1970, 8-3. That must be Louis Tiant Jr. the second. I didn't know he played for the Twins. I was beginning to worry it might be an all-star game, and I was not going to be happy about that. And they're playing the Brewers. Wouldn't have come up with that. All right, 1970. I'm going to say 229. I'm going off of the 222. Hal Haydel, I've never heard of. Yeah. 232. All right. So you're in the same boat as I'm going I think I said 229. I'm going 229 here. Get your over-unders in. Under. All right. Send it. Oh!
Fucking nailed it.
Fucking nailed it, did we? 1 minute off. 1 minute off. It was Al Downing, though. Ron Peronowski with a save. Nice. Longtime pitching coach, I think, was it for the Dodgers? Was he Tommy Lasorda's pitching coach? Ron Peronowski. For the Brewers, it was Tommy Harper. No, he was not an all-star for the Pilots. The next year he was in Milwaukee, but no. Led the league in stolen bases, caught stealing. Got on base. Not a lot of hits, though. Oh, I walked yesterday, too. I don't know if I added that in there. I'm batting 400, and my OBP is 500 right now. So I'm an on-base machine. Russ Snyder. Definitely not Corey or Duke. Dave May, Bob Burba. He's not related to Dave, I'm assuming. No. I'll play for the Giants, though. Mike Keegan. I have Tony Kubek, Yankee at one point. And an Athletic, apparently, for a while. 3 years. Oh, and then at the end of his career, he came back. I thought Tony Kubek played for the Yankees at one point for like a season or two. Well, okay. But he became an announcer, right? He went on to be like an NBC announcer. Like Game of the Week with Vin Scully and Joe Garagiola type. I thought he was good. And then there's Al Downing. For the Twins, Cesar Tovar, that would have given it away. I would have actually gotten that one. We've got a Nettles sighting. Kubek is a Yankee. That is Kubiak. Oh, okay. It's Monday. Killer. That's it. I've at least heard of Mitterwald because of this game, but Tovar and Killer were the only two that were going to help me out there. It is the Cleveland, Minnesota for a single season, and then Boston, and then those 2 Yankee years, and then Pittsburgh and California. Okay. An 8.5. No Cy Young votes, and 5th in the MVP. No Cy Young votes. Oh. Well, it's look at that. What was this 60? Yeah, 68. Never mind. One person from each league got every vote. McLean had a great year. I'm not sure that he deserved every vote. Just a win total. And then, of course, Bob Gibson, the year of the pitcher, the year of the Bob. Shutouts, 13, 28, ERA of 1.1. My God. Crazy. We do have a Del Unser sighting. I always like that. And then Johnny Bench. Heard of him. Stan Banson. Rookie of the year for your New York Yankees? I have not heard of Stan Banson. The Banson burner or Bonce or Boncy? Wow, he had a long career. 24 WAR? I mean, that's not bad. He had a really good season here where he didn't even get any. Well, I guess he had 21 losses, but I'm going to assume that the White Sox were crap that year. Yeah. Not a good team. All right. Oh, did I don't think I updated that, did I? 18. Nope, did not update that. All right. Things are getting serious. 18 game hits. The Mets are challenging our win streak with their losses. Since we reset this, I reset this on opening day, and 34-1 since that, or I'm sorry, 35-1 since that time. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. We'll pick up on game 4 on Wednesday. Thank you, Paul. Love this game. I'll play Flip 5 later. In fact, I'm just going to open in that tab so that I remember. Let's just take a quick peek at what it is today. I don't like double vowels. Those are always hard. I'm just telling you. All right, I'll play that later. There was only first and second place votes. Even if there would have been more, I think that's probably what it was. But I did not know there were only first and second place votes. Didn't know that. Let's do a quick daily walk-off for the A's. Oh, I don't like this. Franchise most home runs 1 through 3 and then 4 through 6. Those are not very fair. Shortstop and center field. All right. Reggie's somewhere over here. Jacob Wilson I guess he is at short, isn't he? Xavi's got to be over here. Rosie has got to be over here somewhere. And then Crisp. All right. These two columns are sussed. So it's just a matter of 1 through 3 for the A's and then 3 through 6. I don't know. Bob Johnson, he can't be in the top 3. We'll just send it and see what we get. Nailed it. That's what I just said. Nailed it. All right. It's Meme Monday. Let's go ahead and see what we can get into here on the grid. We got the O's, played second base. Oh, we got a Don Mattingly square. Pitched 1 game. Cubs, Twins, and a 10 home run season. No Ricky square, but we do have a Donald Mattingly square. And I'm not prepared.
Mattingly! I thought I told you to trim those sideburns! Go home! You're off the team for good!
Fine. I still like him better than Steinbrenner.
Definitely. All right. Now, this is Meme Monday, remember. So right here, I am really thinking Brady Anderson. Bottom right. Yeah, I mean, that's the only Boggsy square we can do. All right, so we're going to put Brady Anderson here. Bam. Boggsy goes here.
Wade Boggs is a Hall of Fame third base.
That's why we're doing this, all right? To honor his memory. Rest in peace, Wade.
Again, he is still alive.
They just wrapped filming of the new season of It's Always Sunny. I don't know. I enjoyed last season. The seasons before that I thought were kind of played out, but last season was good, so I got high hopes. Reggie Jackson for attempted regicide. But we got to go Brady though, because Brady was on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, married to a K-pop star. He's coaching somewhere. Is it in Baltimore this year? I don't know how that is, but okay, let's do this pitched one game. So let's come up with some position players. But here's what we can do. Can't we put Il Gasolino right here? Didn't he pitch for the Orioles too? We could put him there. Sam Horn doesn't fit anywhere in there. Would Sam Horn have fit here? I don't know if he hit 10 home runs, but it's too late. Brady's our guy. Pitched one game. Il Gasolino, which I still don't have a stinger for. I think you're kind of right. It's kind of on brand. I was going to say Williams Astudillo because I think he pitched one game. But yeah, let's go Senior Smoke. Juan Berenguer. I always forget his name. Okay. One game for the Cubbies. Three Finger Brown for only having three fingers. Funny how that works. Antonio Alfaseco. Okay, yeah, we'll do the octopus because that one Antonio. Let's just do Alfonseco. How do you spell it? Alfonso. Yeah, the octopus. That's a good picture. That's a good picture right there. El Tortuga. He did pitch, right? Yeah, but we're on brand here, and these are all meme-worthy thus far. So we're doing really good. Second base for the Cubs, Rhino, I think we got to do. He's going to clearly be the number one answer here, but I think he needs to be. And RIP. Ryan Sandberg. I almost spelled his name wrong. It might not be number one, but he's got to be there. Second base for the Twinkies. Knobloch. New kids on the Knobloch. I think Cesar Tover was. Let's see here. Juan Berenguer's 1992 with extra P's. He's a jovial guy. Oh my goodness. Some Invisalign would have worked well for him, but you know what? He produced a hit track about himself. All right. Second base for the Twinkies. Is there any answer other than Chuck Knobloch? Like, did Johan Santana for some reason play second base? Did Killer play second base for some reason? Did Rod Carew, who had mad hits, play second base for some reason? Did Bartolo Colon for some reason? I think we'll go Chuck Knobloch. Knobloch. Ooh, there's the number one answer right there. All right. Orioles column for memes. I see. Normally I'd go Lee Smith here, but I'm not sure he's particularly meme worthy in this. I mean, these are all strong memes. Knobloch probably being the weakest, but everybody else is super strong. So I want to keep that energy going. And I don't believe Sam Horn played for either of these squads. Boog Powell, I don't know, like Barbecue Boog Powell. I don't know if he played for either of these teams. Tim Raines did not play for either of these teams. Mickey Tettleton, I don't believe played for either of these teams. Who else we got? Did Bert Blyleven play for the Orioles at any point? Steve Stone, I'm not sure he's meme worthy as much. Who else have we got? I mean, Rafael Palmeiro fits here, but I'm not going to say he's meme worthy. I mean, he did do a Viagra ad long before it was like you opened yourself up to a lot of ridicule at the time he did it. But he was putting so many other things in his body, I don't think he cared. Let's see. I don't believe Alex Cole ever played for the Orioles. Jack Cust, I don't think played for these other teams. Not for congressional appearance. I mean, he's just an asshole. Yeah, I don't think Palmeiro is meme worthy. I think he was a fantastic hitter. He's a roid head and didn't admit it, but I don't know. I don't consider him meme worthy. Like Ryan Sandberg, Rhino, awesome nickname, has an entire game named after him, had a video game. Antonio Alfonseca had 6 fingers. Juan Berenguer, again, produced a music song and video about himself. Wade Boggs, enough said. Don Mattingly, staple of this channel. Brady Anderson on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And like I said, Knobloch is the weak link here, but Chuck New Kids on the Knobloch. I think I think he's probably on the dental list. Didn't he have some like arrests for some domestic stuff? Spousal assaults. Yeah. HGH use. Yeah, he's a piece of shit too, but he's still meme-ish worthy. See, Jim Palmer, no. Eric Bedard. Didn't Bedard play for the Cubs? He's not meme worthy, but Mark Hendrickson, I don't remember if he played for these teams, and he's more meme worthy for myself than others. I wish Fruit Loops would have played for one of these teams. That would be nice. Ty Wigington played for the Orioles. Javi Lopez played for the Orioles. Jim Thome, yeah. I'm not sure Thome, is he even meme worthy? I don't know that he is. Frank Robinson doesn't work. Roberto Alomar doesn't work. Who are some Albert Bell doesn't work. Is really Albert or Jim Thome is your favorite player of all time? I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. A guy that's not never gotten into trouble. I was watching on I forget what podcast is. It's Matt Barnes, former NBA player. He has a podcast that I watch the YouTube of where he's got really good guests. There was a CC Sabathia, Kenny Lofton. It tends to be African American guests, and they had Eric Davis on, which I think Eric Davis, he had Nick Swisher on to help him interview, which is awful. But Matt Barnes is an awful interviewer. I'll say that. He doesn't even look at the guests. He just stares straight ahead and reads questions off a teleprompter. But what's his name? Howard Bryant was on, I think, the last episode, and they were talking about Ricky. And Howard said something I've been saying for decades now. He said, you know, when Ricky was playing, nobody liked Ricky unless he was on your team. Absolutely. And then after he retired, everybody loved Ricky. And now Ricky is just like this Ruthian-like legend. But I remember I took so much crap for being a Ricky Henderson fan, especially when he was playing. And now it's like he's just like on the Mount Rushmore of favorite baseball players of all time for everybody. Howard Bryant is really smart too. I mean, he's obviously written a lot of books about a lot of sports and non-sports people. I remember Ricky's wife, Bobby's his mom, Angela, asked Howard to write this book. And I mean, it's a great subject. It covers a lot of stuff. It covers a lot of Bay Area history, which is very interesting to me, at least. It's a lot different. It's not your usual kind of biography, but Ricky was on board. He sat down with Howard for a couple of times and then realized that he was not being paid for this. Howard's like, I'm writing a book about you. I'm not paying you for this. And then Ricky didn't talk to him anymore. Ricky was not dumb with his money. I will say that. He is very smart and frugal with his money. And Eric Davis doesn't even work with anything here. What about, that's not meme. I was going to say Jerome Walton. He's not really meme worthy though. Did Tuffy Rhodes play for the Orioles at any point? I guess we got to start naming other players here. For the Twins, let's see. We've got Herbie, didn't play anywhere else. We've done Nobby, Gagne, and Gaetti. No. Dan Gladden, Tom Brunansky, Kirby, obviously not. Brian Harper, second Brian Harper mentioned today. Bartolo, Johan Santana, Bert Bly. Did Bert Blyleven play for the Orioles at any point? Because I think we're going to have to go Lee Smith here. And Lee Smith's not bad. Let's do it. Let's do Lee Smith. That slow entrance to make sure the grounds crew got overtime. I mean, that's meme worthy-ish. Wanted to be a professional basketball player. No on Bert. Because I Heart Fart is definitely meme worthy. Jack Morris, no. LaTroy Hawkins, probably, but we're not going to use that. No Julio Franco. Professional hitter Matt Stairs. I don't think so. We might have to go Jim Thome. Does Thome have any... Did he ever do anything meme-worthy? Let's go straight down to the bottom. I saw Sports Illustrated. The Dodgers. I don't remember that. Matt Wieters. Personality. I mean, he seems like he's a fucking incredibly nice guy, but I don't see anything meme-worthy. Shoot. I mean, what are we going to do here? We've got answers. We just don't have memes. Dan Gladden. I really don't. Josh Donaldson. I don't think he played for the O's. Byron Buxton, Torrey Hunter, David Ortiz, Denny Hawking. But he's not the guy. It wasn't Denny Hawking that had the It wasn't Denny Hawking that had the sunburn from the tanning bed. It was... Oh, we did this. We had this on Wax Pack Heroes the other day, and I thought it was Denny Hawking. It's not Denny Hawking. It's... I think he came up with the Twins, and it was the Orioles outfielder. Who was it? Can you guys decipher who I'm trying to think about? Got sunburned in a tanning bed, couldn't play day games for a while because of it. Outfielder, came up with the Twins because I remember him from Salt Lake. Not Denny Hawking, but not Brian Rebele, not Brian Robbie. Marty Cordova. Okay, we're going to do it. I'm fairly certain that Marty Cordova did that well with the Orioles. Do I have it? Okay. We're gonna try it.
Hold on to your butts.
Nailed it.
Fucking nailed it.
I don't even need to talk anymore. I'm just gonna have alerts for everything. This is a good fucking grid right here for me Monday. This is a good grid right here. Look at that. We came up with a meme for the Twins and the Orioles. Stargell stars for everybody. Stargell stars all around. Everyone gets a Stargell star on that one. Very nice work. All right, 7.9. Murdered it. Let's see. Rhino was number 1. We knew that, but that doesn't matter. Nobby was number 1. We figured. Doesn't matter. Nobody else even close to who we came up with. The hardest one was the Twins and the Orioles. We had plenty of answers. We just had to sift through some meme-worthy ones. Let's see who else we could have come up here besides Nobby. Oh, wait. Huh? I hit the wrong thing. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, but Killer did. I said, did Killer play second base? That would have been a better choice. Kirby played second? Wow. Kirby Puckett played the entire infield except for first base. When was that? His final year. Okay, well, 2 different years. Actually, 3 different years he appeared at second and third. Wow, I need to file that away. Okay. So we've got a couple of ones that would have been better. Another Denny Hawking sighting. Trevor Plouffe. Dan Gladden played in the infield. Dan Gladden pitched at one. Oh, let's see. Let's check out Dan Gladden's pitching stats. He pitched in 2 different seasons, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 wild pitch. Again, we just need to file these away. Ron Washington, Steve Lombardozzi, nice. Germany Schaefer. That's the memest worthiest. Germany Schaefer. Kid Elberfeld. I mean, we're going back to the Brown, or not the Browns, the Sens here. Billy Martin. Wow. There's even another page. Wow. Okay. Johnny Pesky. All right. Well, there were plenty of them, but we nailed it. Let's see. We're getting close on Mattingly to 100. 96. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Pretty good. We did really good today. 3-0 on starting 9. Nailed walk-off. Meme Monday was a rousing success. It's all good in the hood. All good in the hood. That'll be it for today. Appreciate you guys. Cordova, 95 Rookie of the Year. Yeah. I hope you guys had fun. I really enjoy streaming. We're kind of falling off on the podcasting right now, and it's because of me. It's all because of me. I like streaming because I don't really have to prep for it. I'm really having a hard time prepping for things like the podcast. So you booted Ricky from your top plays over the weekend with Christy Mathewson. Oh, well, I can give you a black and white picture of Ricky if that helps. I can do it. Yeah, like I said, we're trying to get back on the podcast wagon. I'm just really having a hard time prepping. And if you haven't noticed, I do most of the shows. So that's why I'm just having a hard time focusing on those kind of things. But this week, I don't know. Maybe we'll record today if Mark's available. I don't know. We got to get it done. Everybody, though, have a good rest of your Monday. It's 4:20. I'm going to go celebrate, I think. I'm going to go celebrate as soon as I stop here. These kids want to go outside and play, so I'll go do that. Everybody have a good rest of your Monday. We'll be back on Wednesday. Remember to be good to each other. Look out for each other. Stay hydrated. See you on Tuesday.